Yo guys, what is up? Today I'm going to be doing week 1 of the Premier League predictions. So the first match was Arsenal versus Leicester. That was actually yesterday because I'm recording this on this Saturday when most of the games are on. So I actually don't know the score of the Arsenal game. So I don't know what the score was, and I'm actually predicting that Arsenal won 2-0. I'm gonna go and check that after this video. And yeah, I think it will be 2-0, and I think Lacazette would have scored. I don't know who else actually. I don't know, most probably I don't know, maybe Kolasinac might have scored. Welbeck, I don't know. But I think Arsenal would have won 2-0. Then Watford versus Liverpool, that actually finished like an hour ago at the time I'm recording this. I do actually know the score of it. I know it was 3-3 in the end. I know Firmino scored, Mane scored, and Salah scored. So the front three of Liverpool and Watford scored in the last minute to make it 3-3. It was Amrabat, I think it was. And I had all of these written down before the games. It was actually just before Arsenal kicked off against Leicester. And I thought that Liverpool would have won 3-1. Salah scoring 1, Firmino scoring 1, and Mane scoring 1. So I guess I got the scorers right, just not the score. So I thought it would have been 3-1 to Liverpool in the end, but it turned out it was 3-3. Now all of the next games up to Man City versus Brighton is actually live right now. So I think the next game is Everton versus Stoke City. Now Everton did have quite a good pre-season. I didn't really follow Stokes. I just saw some of Everton's games, but I think Everton will win 2-1 in the end. Most probably like Rooney scoring. I was about to say Lukaku then, but he's at United now, so yeah. So I decided Lukaku would have scored, but nah. Rooney might score. Rooney's had quite a good pre-season so far with Everton. I don't know who else. I don't know, maybe I don't know actually. Well, yeah, I don't know who's actually played in the Everton-Stoke game. So I think it will be 2-1 to Everton. In the end, Stoke just missing out by 1 goal, most probably, I think. Then on to Crystal Palace versus Huddersfield. Now, I think Palace last season was probably one of the worst seasons I've ever seen them play since I've started following football. Huddersfield had a really good season last year, and if they do stay up and their manager doesn't get sacked, then he's most probably going to have a statue of himself in the town somewhere, I don't know. But most probably yes, because, yeah, you kind of make history. Then, yeah, I think it'll be 2-1 to Huddersfield in the end. Palace will most probably get on the score sheet, maybe just by 1 goal. Maybe Zaha might score, Benteke. Most probably, normally those two are the ones who score. And to be honest, I'm not surprised if Palace get relegated, then they're even going to stay at the club, because they're the only two players who actually keep them up, to be honest. Let's face it. Then on to Southampton versus Swansea. Now, it's quite obvious who's going to win that. And if Swansea win, God will I be surprised. Well, I think it'll be 2-0 to Southampton, because Swansea, again like Palace, they had a really bad season. It was crap. Most probably one of the worst seasons again that I saw them play since I started playing following football. And Southampton always finish in the top 8 or 9 or 10 normally. And I think they will beat Palace 2-0 at the end. So yeah, this one's going to be kind of stupid. And to be honest, I see why Sigurdsson left to Everton. Because Swansea's season was terrible and he's the only one who actually can be bothered to keep them up. Then on to West Brom versus Bournemouth. I think it'll be 2-1 to West Brom in the end. I don't actually know who's playing, so I can't really say who's going to score on that one. Maybe one of the substitutes or someone who's already on the pitch, so I don't know the lineup, so I can't really say. But yeah, I think Bournemouth will just miss out. I mean, Eddie Howe is an absolutely amazing manager, and I think he's been up for 2 seasons now, hasn't he? This is his 3rd, I think. Yeah, he's just an amazing manager. He's quite young, and he's done an amazing job to keep Bournemouth in the Premier League. Then you've got Chelsea versus Burnley. Now, after I've predicted this, there's some shock news to tell you about this game. So, it's quite obvious who will win this. Chelsea will win, but beat Burnley, I think. 4-1 in the end, I think. But that can't happen now. Why, I hear you ask? Because Burnley are winning 3-0. Yes, 3-0. And no, you're not dreaming. Burnley are winning 3-0. It is crazy. I know, last year's champions, and there's news everywhere. Like, everything you read about this season's Premier League is like, can Chelsea defend the title? But this reason, no. You're going to lose 3-0 to Burnley. And by the way, it's nowhere near full time, so yeah, they're going to need something to get an amazing comeback in this. Right, then on to the next game, which is the last game of the Saturday. It's Brighton versus Manchester City. And, well, every single prediction video of the table, everyone's saying Man City, so yeah, and their pre-season was, let's just say, what a lot of managers and clubs would hope for in a pre-season. And if they play like that in their season, then yeah, no one's going to have a chance of winning the title apart from them. Because they beat Real Madrid 4-1. I think they lost 2 games actually. I know they lost to United and Spurs. I think that was the only 2 games they lost to. But they played still amazing in those games. So I'm not surprised if they do win the league. And yeah, I think it'll be 4-0 to them. And yeah, I don't really see Brighton's chances in that game. Then on to the two last games actually of the first week of the Premier League. And it's on this Sunday. The first game is Newcastle versus Spurs. Now Spurs, again, these last few seasons have been 2nd or 3rd, and they've always been in the title race all year. And still, how many titles have they won? None. None at all. And then you've got Manchester United versus West Ham. Oh yeah, also guys, I forgot to say Spurs prediction. 4-2 I think in the end. Newcastle will score, I think. They are quite a good team, and I think they'll be one of the only teams that have came up from the Championship to actually stay in the Prem. I think they'll finish like around 15th actually. So I don't think they'll have the worst season. I actually think Newcastle will stay up, but in the end I think it'll be 4-2 to Spurs. Then on to Man United's game against West Ham. Yeah, I think we all know who's going to win in that game. West Ham. Yeah, West Ham are going to win like 4-0, aren't they? It's quite obvious. It's going to be United, isn't it? United versus West Ham. That's kind of like Real Madrid versus Crystal Palace. Maybe that was a bit too far, but you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, 3-0 to United, I think, in the end. United are most probably the other team that will win the title is City, though. Most probably it'll be like Spurs, United, or Manchester City, in my opinion. Tell me in the comments down below what you think the top 4 this season will be. I think it will be Manchester City first, Man U second, Spurs third, Liverpool and Liverpool fourth. I think Chelsea will actually finish 5th this season. Yeah, 5th. And then I think Arsenal 6th. Yeah, so on and so on. I'm going to tell you the rest. But yeah, put in the comments down below what your predictions for the top 4 this season. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.